I have lived with this my whole life. Every birthday, every Christmas, every time Donald looked at Marcus and said, "That boy has my eyes," I would smile and say, "Yes, he does." And something inside me would go very quiet. Marcus was not Donald's son. It was 1974. Donald and I were going through the hardest year of our marriage. We were barely speaking. There was another man. Brief, painful, a mistake. I have carried every single day since. When I found out I was pregnant, I made a decision. I chose my marriage. I chose my family. I chose silence. Donald never knew. He loved Marcus completely, coached his baseball team, taught him to drive, walked him down the aisle at his wedding. He died believing Marcus was his. For a long time I told myself, the secret died with Donald. But Marcus started asking questions. After his father passed, medical history, family records, things that did not quite add up. I could see him getting closer to the truth on his own. So one evening I called him, asked him to come over, made his favorite meal, and when he sat down across from me, at that kitchen table, I looked at my son, and I told him everything. The room went completely still. Marcus did not speak for a very long time. He just sat there, looking at his hands. I watched 50 years of his life, rearranging itself behind his eyes. Then he looked up at me, and he said, "Mom, did he know?" I said, "No, he never knew." Marcus nodded slowly. Then he said the one thing I never expected. He said, "Then, as far as I am concerned, nothing has changed. That man raised me. That man loved me. That is my father." I broke down completely. Right there, at that kitchen table, he held my hand and said, "Mom, you carried this alone for 50 years. That is enough now. Put it down." I have not stopped crying since that night. But for the first time in 50 years, they are not the same kind of tears. Subscribe to US Story Nation for more real stories that hit home. And hey, if something like this has happened in your life, drop your story in the comments. This is a safe place. We are all listening.